Hey guys, my name's Austin. A lot of you guys might know me as 04BADGTO on Instagram. A lot of you guys have been asking me to start a channel lately, so it's gonna be my first video, and hopefully many more are to come. So for those of you who don't know me, I drive a 2004 Pontiac GTO. It's slightly modified. You know, nothing too crazy. I'll go ahead and show you guys the car, and then today I plan on I'm kind of revamping the front end of the GTO right now, so I'm gonna show you guys what take you guys along for how I'm doing it, and hopefully you guys enjoy. So here is my 2004 GTO. It is like I said, slightly modified. Sorry about the bad lighting, but it's like the middle of the day and the sun's kind of setting wrong. But yeah, here's the whole car. It is I'm kind of setting it up for autocross slash, like, you know, a track car. You know, not a lot of people have done this kind of build for these things. You see a lot of like drag cars, and it is an LS1 that is I have a 228 cam in it, and also a I put some new heads on it also just recently. It's got Holley fuel rails, running E85 on it, and that's about it. I do have right now, currently I have the LS6 intake on it. I do have the Fast 102 and the 102 throttle body for it, so I'll be slapping that on it. And for those who don't know, for 2004 to run E85, you just can't run any flex fuel sensor. I have a set of 90-pound injectors. Is what you really need for the to pump out the E85. Other than that, it's pretty simple. I have a Mishimoto radiator, keeps the car pretty cool, and then the BMR strut brace is about it. It currently doesn't have a front end right now, but because I'm working on, that's what we're going to be working on today. I'm kind of trying to redo the whole front end of the vehicle. I have a set of BC coilover racing coilovers on it. It's a they're double adjustable, and I love them. I have the DS series, I believe, DS or DR series. I'm running those series. I might switch over later on down the road to the ER series, the extended reservoir series. I think it just means that they have it's basically, I think, the same coilover, just with the added reservoir for just basically more fluid. I have clutch wheels on it right now. I am partnered with Clutch currently, so I will be getting a new set of wheels. The car is going, I guess, I don't want to say wide body because I'm not like doing the whole wide body conversion. I kind of am just taking some flares and sticking them on. So they will be coming, I'll be coming out about 2 to 3 inches. Along with, I have a set of CTSV calipers that is going to be going on, so those are 6 pistons. So with Clutch, we're still in talks. I don't know what wheels yet. I'm still talking about, still discussing with them on what wheels I want to go with, because we're running into clearance issues with the CTSV calipers. But yeah, so this is the front end suspension. And okay, so like I was saying, I'm partnering with Showtime Performance to get a set of lower control arms. He makes a set of lower control arms for this car, which is absolutely phenomenal quality, and it gets rid of this, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the radius rod, you end up getting rid of that, and it becomes a Heim joint, and I think it's just going to overall improve the steering and everything, and just the overall nature of how this thing drives. It's going to be, I'm going to be able to get a little bit more camber out of it. I mean, they're designed for drifting, but I think me and him have both talked. We think that's going to do really good in a like performance, like track setting. And it's going to, I mean, because these things do turn pretty weak, but I think with his new setup, I think it's just going to kick ass. Moving on to the rear of the car, I have a set of same size, same BC coilovers in the rear. Also, I forgot to mention the front, I have a set of White Line Performance sway bars, and then in the rear I have a set of White Line Performance sway bars for it. I do have in the rear also, I have some custom aero for the car. I made this wing myself. It's not done yet, so don't, you know, hound me too much, but I know it's a little bit in rough shape, but I think it's going to do really well for the car. And then also the rear diffuser, which I plan on redoing also. I still need to finish this up. I plan on converting it to the 05-06 style bumper, which has like the rear valence right here. I'm going to do the carbon fiber one from Maverick Man. I think that's going to look good, and then I'm going to just panel the underneath of the bumper. I mean, I'm taking one step at a time. I got a lot to do before March, which is the first race. And then let's go to the interior. In the interior of the car, I have, basically it's gutted right now. I'm planning on finishing up the interior for competition currently. I have some Kirky style racing seats, but I'm going to actually do Momo seats here coming up. I'm going to do some sweet Momos in here. And also I plan on getting rid of the sound deadening. I'll do that in another video. And then I'm gonna do some spray paint the bottom of the car. I'll do a little bit of carpeting here. But then the big project for the interior is going to be definitely the dash. So I plan on actually flocking the dash of the car. I think it's gonna turn, it's gonna get rid of the glare from the dash right now. And then two, it's just gonna give it that race car-y like feel. I think it's gonna be sick. And then also other plans for, you know, future coming up plans. I also am gonna be going with Tick Performance, and we're gonna be doing a built T56 in this thing. It's gonna be a stage 2. I think it's gonna do really well with this car. And also I have the center console out right now, but we're gonna be what do you call it, we're gonna be flocking it also. And then it's got a auto power roll bar, and it's nothing fancy. It just you know, kind of stiffen up the frame, the chassis of the car, and also allows me to be able to run a harness. And then also the rear seat delete, which I'm also going to be doing. There's a company that makes a rear seat delete that I'll probably install. So I got tons of plans with it in the future. I think that there's going to be a lot of future videos that, I mean, a lot of content that I'm going to be able to make, and I really look forward to, you know, going along on this journey with you guys. You know, I'm super passionate about cars in general, and, you know, I really wanted to get into racing, and, you know, at this time in my life right now, I'm able to do it, and I'm going to just, you know, go full steam ahead and try to conquer this thing. I plan on doing the Optima Street Challenge. I don't know if a lot of you guys know what it is or don't know what it is. It's basically like a series of that's like a racing series. That's like a weekend event where you do like autocross, speed stop, like track sessions, and then like design and stuff like that. I plan on competing in a couple of those events this year, along with some of the local autocross events, and I think that's going to be. I'm just trying to get it ready, and I think it's going to be an amazing time, and I'm super stoked to be able to do this. And yeah, I look forward to taking you guys along, and I'll try to film as much as I can. I do work a lot at my job, so I'll try to film, but I'm not going to be like a every kind of day person. Maybe try to get 1 or 2 videos out a week would be awesome. Yeah, so I hope you guys dig the car. Make sure to like and subscribe for my channel. It's going to be the first video for you guys. I plan on doing the other video right now for the front bumper. I'll do 2 separate videos, but it's kind of just an info video on what's to come and on the current status of my build. I hope you guys stay tuned, and